Welcome to Mathematics Made Easy class. Topic is sort. Subtopic is conjugation and rationalization of sort. Conjugate sorts are also known as complementary sort. Suppose roots m and root n are two simple sorts. Then the conjugate sort can be written using the sum and the difference of these sorts as roots m plus root n and root m minus root n respectively. When you multiply these two conjugates together, you get root m plus n times root m minus n equal to root m squared minus root n squared. This process is useful for simplifying expressions, rationalizing denominators, and solving equations involving radicals. Note that the emphasis is on the denominator. The rationalization must take place in both numerator and denominator. Example 1. Root m all over root n. In this example, we will only rationalize, no conjugation. We now have, open a bracket, root m divided by root n times root n times divided by root n. That will give us root m times root n divided by root n times root n. That will give us root mn divided by n. That's all. Example of this. We have root 3 over root 2. Evaluate. We only rationalize here. This will give us root 3 over root 2, which is the equation, times denominator over denominator. That is root 2 over root 2, which will give us root 3 times root 2 divided by root 2 times root 2 equal to root 6 over 2. That is the answer. Example 2. Root a divided by, open a bracket, root m plus root n, close the bracket. In this example, we will conjugate and rationalize. This implies root a divided by, open a bracket, root m plus root n, close the bracket, times the denominator, the conjugation of the denominator, which is root m minus root n divided by root m minus root n, which will give us root a times, open a bracket, root m minus root n, close the bracket, divided by root m plus root n times root m minus root n, equal to root a, when you open the bracket, root a times root m plus root a times minus root n, close the bracket, divided by root m times root m minus root n times root n, close the bracket. This will give us root am minus root an divided by m minus n. This is the answer. Example of this is evaluate 2 over, open a bracket, root 2 plus root 3, close the bracket. Solution. In this respect now, we're going to conjugate and as well as rationalize. To rationalize the denominator, it becomes root 2 minus root 3. That's changing the positive to negative. Next is to rationalize, and we'll do that by multiplying the denominator and numerator with the conjugation of the denominator, which will give us 2 divided by root 2 plus root 3, close the bracket, times root 2 minus root 3, divided by 2 minus root 3 equal to 2 into root 2 minus root 3, close the bracket, divided by root 2 minus root 3 times root 2 minus root 3, close the bracket. That will give us 2 root 2 minus 2 root 3 divided by root 2 times root 2, close the bracket, minus root 3 times root 3. That will give us 2 roots 2 minus root 3 divided by 3 minus 2. I know that you will be confused in this how I got 2 minus 3. That is gotten from what we did in the rules guidance sort. That is root n times root n equal to n, and that is root 2 times root 2 is 2, and root 3 times root 3 is 3. So watch the video of sort 1 video. Now we have 2 into 2 root 2 minus root 3 all over minus 1, and that will give me now minus 2 root into root 2 minus root 3, or anyone minus root 2 plus 2 root 3. These are the answers. Anyone is the answer depending on the objective question. Assignment. Evaluate the following. Number 1, root 5 all over root 2. Number 2, 2 over, open a bracket, 3 root 2. Number 3, 1 all over, open a bracket, root 3 minus root 2. Number 4, 4 all over, open a bracket, root 18 minus root 2, close the brackets. Number 5, 2 over 3 minus root 5. Number 6, 8 minus 3 root 2, close the bracket, divided by 2 root 3 minus 3 root 2, close the bracket. Number 7, the last one, open a bracket, root 2 all over, open a bracket, 2 root 2 minus root 3, close the bracket and close the bigger one, plus root 3 divided by, open a bracket, 2 root 2 plus root 3, close the bracket and close the final bracket. For clarification and submission of assignments, visit WhatsApp handle +2308 368 Please share and like. Someone by your side might need this knowledge. All right.